Cherneff's Logical Chess, Bobby Fischer's My 60 Memorable Games, Michael Steen's Simple Chess. But there's one chess book which stands alone in the pantheon of chess classics, and it's this one. Steve Davis Plays Chess. And it's from these hallowed pages that in this video series, I'm going to be asking you one simple question. Can you beat Steve Davis at chess? So in 1995, Steve Davis put his snooker cue away for a while and met up with his friend Grandmaster David Norwood, and they wrote this book together. And in this book, there is a pretty tough challenge that Norwood sets Davis, and it's from this challenge that I'm going to challenge you and see if you can beat Steve Davis at these challenges. So in the book, there are 6 tactics and 7 endgames. In this part of the video, I'm going to set you the challenge to have a go at solving a selection of those problems which Davis faced. And then in the solution video, I will post the solutions and you can see how you got on against Steve Davis, who was at that time, adult chess improver and a club player. So the best way to do this, actually, there are 2 ways you could do this. The very best way you could do this is to download the free PDF I put together of these positions. If you go to the description in the links below, then you can download the free PDF of all these positions in this video, and then you can do them at your leisure. You can take your time with them, come back to them. I recommend doing that. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. You can also pause the video, and I will put timestamps on the video to make it easier for you to find the problems, and then you can watch the solution video. You can also dig deeper if you want to and get the bonus PDF, which also will have a private video with it. Anyway, let's get on. Let's look at the positions. A word of warning before you have a look at these problems. Some of these problems are very, very difficult indeed, and Steve Davis, for some of them, took over half an hour. So it's definitely worth pausing the video, definitely worth having a crack at that PDF that you can download and taking your time with these problems. So some solving tips, but what I would recommend is when you see the positions, right, try and let the patterns jump out, because that would be your pattern recognition jump into the fore. So try and trust your instincts with the patterns, play around with those. If that doesn't work, then you could do the brute force calculation where you could just look at the checks, the captures and the threats, and you could try and analyze all of those lines. And then if it's still not working, the last tip I would recommend is just to juggle those ideas around, so that you look at one line and then you might say, well, that doesn't quite work. Let's maybe start with this variation first. And the ideas sometimes cross over, and sometimes by reversing tactics, you come at the correct solutions. So what I'm going to post you, I'm going to set you 4 tactics and 3 endgames. So there'll be 7 problems in total, and then there will be the solution video, which I will immediately link to at the end of this video. So I'm recording 2 videos to post them at the same time, so that people can watch the solutions when they're ready. Okay, so let's have a look at the actual positions. We'll go black screen because it makes it easier to concentrate without having my face staring at you while you're trying to solve the position. It's hard enough as it were, as it is. So let's have a look at these ones then. So first of all, the tactics. This first position occurred in the game Stein Sapir, I think it is, but Estrin and Moscow in 1946. So black is a piece behind, but there is a winning combination. Can you spot it? Pause the video on each position. Position number 2 in the game Alexander Bavinnik, Nottingham in 1936. Black had already a comfortable position from the opening. His next move dashed the hopes of the English spectators. What was it? Position number 3 in the game Alekhine, Muffang, Paris in 1923. White was clearly better. He could capture the pawn on b7, but is there a tactic that would end the game immediately? This one is one of my favourite positions actually, but I'll come to my analysis in the solution videos. And the last tactic in this section, position number 4, and I'm probably going to butcher the pronunciation of these names, but I'll give it my best. Fichtel versus Silagye in 1956. Get the PDF for the spelling. Black found a continuation which left him with a clear advantage. What would you have played in Black's shoes? Black to play in that position. And let's move to the 3 endgame problems. So this position 1 is white to move, and the question that you're set by Grandmaster David Norwood is it possible to win? Can white win this position? So, looking at some ideas, no, it have to be exact lines, but can white win in this position? What is the winning method, basically? So endgame position number 2, white to move, what is the winning method? And your last position, position 3, it says every serious player should know this one, white to move and win. So there we go, there are the problems. Have a go at those positions. Some of them are hard, as I said, and when you're ready to look at the solutions and to see how you compared with Steve Davis, you just simply click on that video there. Thanks for watching.